got a training that we put together, which is a good example of a collaboration between different departments within Rochester Hills. It started out with the need for a little more safety training when it comes to trenching and excavation, which our guys regularly do. What we're doing is digging an example of a fairly dangerous trench back here. At DPS, we can usually avoid working in these types of trenches, but some of the failures that can happen here are examples of things that could also happen in some of our work when we're working on our underground utilities, which we do almost every week. Some of the things we were reviewing this morning is some of the general safety recommendations with working in an excavation or trench, including you need to use shoring or benching of the walls of the excavation if it's beyond a certain depth, when to use ladders, where to put your spoils pile, and how to watch for signs of a failing excavation or trench. This exact collaboration is a first for us.
This actually came about from DPS. They reached out to us because they've got a lot of newer guys. It kind of snowballed of, okay, well, if something happens when we're digging, what are you guys gonna do? So we kind of talked about it, and that kind of snowballed into today. We're bringing out the whole Oakley Tech Rescue team to get a all hands approach to kind of understand how they do things. And then DPS is obviously here watching us to see how we deal with our side of things. What it shows is we have great relations with all of our neighboring departments. Rather than having a lot of resources that we need to handle in-house, we have rescue technicians on shift every day in our shift that go through additional training over and above their standard firefighter paramedic training. And then we have those resources in the county where we call and get pretty much whatever kind of resources we need coming our way to give us a hand.
The premise of this whole training is safety, which we value as city workers, and the residents will be interested in knowing that the work we conduct in the city, sometimes even in their yards or in front of their houses or in their right-of-way, is being conducted safely. There's no additional risk being taken on by our employees.